Have you ever been with a woman, not just talking, but fully present, vibing, feeling the rhythm of connection in the air? Maybe you're sitting in your car, the kind of night where the clock doesn't matter, where the playlist fades into the background and silence becomes part of the language. You're talking about everything and nothing, laughing, teasing, learning little pieces of each other's lives, and then she drops a line like, "I don't usually do this." And in that moment, your body tenses, not out of fear, but because something shifted. Not butterflies, not nerves, something deeper, instinct, a full-body awareness that this isn't a typical moment. Your brain might still be catching up, but your gut already knows. She's saying more than what the words mean. And here's the truth. Women rarely say exactly what they want in direct language, but they always communicate through tone, through body language, through timing, through subtle, emotionally intelligent phrases. Today, we're decoding 5 of those exact phrases. The ones that might sound casual, but actually mean she's letting you in. This isn't about pickup lines. This isn't about manipulating anyone. This is about awareness, presence, reading the room, holding space, being a man who sees below the surface, a man grounded in stoicism. Let's dive in. 1. I've never felt this comfortable with someone so fast. Most men hear this and take it as a compliment. But if you're emotionally fluent, you'll know. This is deeper. This is her nervous system telling her she's safe. Her walls are softening. Her guard is lowering. She's not just enjoying your company, she's trusting it. And trust for a woman isn't just earned. It's felt. It's internal, subconscious. If she says this after a short amount of time with you, it means you've created an emotional container that few men can. A space where she feels safe to be silly, honest, curious, even vulnerable. Your role? Don't react like you've won something. Don't joke it away. Don't lean in too fast. Instead, lean back and ground yourself even deeper. Respond with something like, "That means a lot. I want you to always feel that way around me." Now, you're not just a guy she likes, you're a man she feels herself around, and that's rare. 2. What would you do if I kissed you right now? This one's bold, but it's coded. She's not asking for a literal answer. She's testing the tension. She wants to know if you can stay in the fire of chemistry without flinching. If she says this, the vibe between you is already high. The air's thick. Eye contact lingers. Your bodies are angled closer. She's watching your lips. She knows exactly what she's saying, and how you respond tells her everything about who you are. If you react nervously or try too hard, she'll feel the collapse. But if you meet her energy with grounded playfulness, game changer. Say something like, "I'd let you, but only if you meant it." It's cheeky, but it also introduces boundaries. It says you're in control, that you're not desperate, that you're reading the room but still leading it. Stoicism isn't about silence. It's about control, emotional control, sexual control, the ability to hold heat without burning the room down. 3. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but this one is a vulnerability checkpoint. She's about to show you a deeper side of herself. Maybe it's a fantasy. Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's something personal she rarely shares. That phrase is her disclaimer, a buffer. It gives her emotional space to test whether you can hold what she's about to give. If you laugh, change the subject, or get overly excited, you fail the test. But if you remain still, present, and grounded, you become a vault, a safe place. Say, "You're free to say whatever you feel here." Let her speak without judgment. Don't fill the silence. Let her lead herself into it. That's power. That's presence. One night, a woman I dated sat next to me, quiet. After a pause, she said, "I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I've imagined waking up next to you." I didn't flinch. I didn't joke. I just looked her in the eye and said, "That's a beautiful thing to feel." And because I didn't rush it, she opened more. The moment deepened. Emotional safety is the ultimate intimacy. Most men chase bodies. Few hold space for hearts. Be the few. E4. What are we even doing right now? Now this one trips a lot of guys up. They hear it and think she's confused, like she's calling the whole thing into question, but that's not it. This phrase usually shows up when you're already in a vibe, when her leg is touching yours, when the movie's been off for 30 minutes but no one's hit play. When silence isn't awkward, it's alive. She says, "What are we even doing right now?" Because she feels the energy rising, but doesn't know how to name it. She's not asking for a label. She's asking if you feel it too. And more importantly, if you have the strength to lead it somewhere. Most guys fumble here. They make a joke, avoid the tension, or freeze. A man rooted in presence, he leans in slowly and says something like, "Exactly what we're both feeling. But I'm only going as far as you're ready to go." Boom. That's leadership with consent. Masculine confidence with emotional safety. She's not looking for a boy who wants her. She's looking for a man who sees her and honors the moment with restraint. 5. Do you want to stay over? This might be the most misunderstood line in dating. Some men treat it like a green light to make a move. Others assume it's just about convenience. It's neither. This line, when said softly late at night after hours of emotional connection, is her way of asking, "Can I trust you with my space? With my vulnerability? With my quiet?" She's not just inviting you into her apartment, she's inviting you into her emotional world. What happens next depends entirely on how you respond. If you take the invitation as entitlement, you lose. But if you hold the space, if you say, "Only if it feels right for both of us," you show maturity. You show control. You show respect. That kind of man gets remembered, gets trusted, gets invited again and again, not just into her space, but into her story. Now here's the stoic truth most men miss. A woman might never say, "I want you," in plain words, but she'll always say it in the subtext, in the tone, in the phrases that sound small but carry emotional weight. Things like, "I feel safe with you," "You're easy to talk to," "I don't usually do this," or "Stay if you want." If you're not emotionally fluent, you'll miss these. But if you're present, still, and aware, you'll start to see the signs everywhere. This isn't about seduction. It's about wisdom, the ability to feel the moment and honor it, to lead, not with pressure, but with peace, to create space for her truth, not your agenda. Women open to men who don't rush, who don't chase, who don't force, but who listen, who hold, who stay calm when the energy gets intense. So if this helped you see women differently, if it shifted something in how you approach dating, communication, or even self-control, tap that like button. Subscribe for more raw, emotionally intelligent takes on relationships, psychology, masculinity, and stoic growth. And drop a comment below. What's one phrase a woman said to you that you now realize meant more than you thought? I read everyone. Stay grounded, stay calm, stay uncommon. This is the Relationship Hub. Until next time.